Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope we're having a lovely summer, or supposed to be summer weekend in Melbourne. I certainly am. Although we fell short in club cricket yesterday, chasing a score of 216, we fell short by about 30 runs. Nonetheless, it was a competitive effort. As much as we'd love to win, I'd rather take a competitive loss over a humiliating loss any day of the week. Okay. Before I go ahead, I wanted to take this opportunity to inform you that this will be my last recording on my YouTube channel for the year, because next few weeks will be away overseas. So I thought, let me take this chance to preview all the remaining test matches in the Ashes series, okay, in Adelaide, Melbourne and Sydney respectively. And then my next video, which will be in the new year, okay, will be a review of all the Ashes remaining games, okay? Because when I'm away, I'll be on the move a lot of the time, and I don't think I'll have the time to do a recording, after, every test match, okay? Before I commence this recording, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you, like I do at the start of every recording, the academic school that my wife and I founded, called the Roki School of Excellence. Okay, it's an academic touring school that teaches mathematics, years 5 to 12, as well as percussion. So percussion in the sense jazz drumming, sound threading, classical drumming, and octopad, which is an electronic percussion instrument where you can strike pads that produce different instrumental sounds. So if you know of anyone who's interested, or if you yourself are interested, please do contact my wife or I. Enrollments are open throughout the year. My wife looks after the admin and enrollment side of the school, and I look after the fees and the syllabus or teaching syllabus of the school. Okay, awesome. So, yes, time to preview the remaining test matches in the Ashes series. Okay, so there are 3 more to go. So I'll just put it up here. Yep, so as we can see here, there's 3 more to go here. As you can see, the first one is in Adelaide, so this coming Wednesday, and it finishes on the 21st. Then we have one on Boxing Day at Melbourne, the MCG. And then we have, in the New Year's, the final test match to finish the series in Sydney at the SCG. Three big games coming up, no doubt, for both of them. I know Australia are 2-0 up, okay, and England have their backs to the wall and facing serious heat and pressure to try and at least save the series, if not win it, okay? So both teams, Australia will try and look to, put the series to bed by winning the Adelaide Test, whilst England will try to win, not only to save the series, but at least try and get some momentum, restore some confidence and team morale, so that when they head into the last 2 test matches, as we see here, they can take the game on and come with nothing to lose. Of course, England should come with a nothing to lose attitude regardless, because this is their chance to see not only how they can save this series, but to redeem themselves. Because really, if you look at the first 2 test matches, they pretty much lost it from winnable positions, especially that first test. You take a first inning lead of 40 runs or so, as we see here. If we take a minute of the scorecard, they take the first innings lead, don't they? And they end up losing it. So where's the scoreboard? Yeah, there we are, scoreboard. Yeah, England made 334. Australia made, 500. They won by 8 wickets. So this is the second test. Sorry, the first test. Where are we? First test. This one. This one. So as we can see here, England, they didn't make a great, first innings total. But neither did Australia. And look, you're 40 runs ahead. And you crumbled in your second innings. And really, that sealed the deal. You literally played it into Australia's hands. And Travis had said, that's it. England, I'm going to take this game away from you. You had your chance to try and win this. You're not going to. I'm going to take it away and make a formidable score. And boy, he did. And I think he got player of the match. Anyway, nonetheless, this is what I mean. They lose games from winnable positions. That's so disappointing. It's becoming like a trend now, and geez, if this really continues, then in my review, in my first video next year, I'm going to talk about how it's becoming a trend and a habit, if you don't mind, for England, okay? So, big 3 games coming up, no excuses for England. This is their last chance to save the series. Lose the Adelaide Test, and they lose the series. If they win, oh well, hello, welcome, game on. Who knows? Okay, they can't even think about drawing any of these. Okay, they have to win at least two of them to give them some chance, and that's going to be a big ask given what the results have been, and Australia being able to pull the game away. So big game coming up, no doubt. Okay, so I would like. This brings me on to talking about some preview questions I'd like to ask. Okay, the first question that I always had. Now these questions I just formed not just for this upcoming Test match, but for the entire series. Okay, first question: can England win the next Test and save the series? Well, that's what I've been asking, haven't I, for a while? Maybe you'd hope so. You'd love to think they would. It's in Adelaide. I know England doesn't play spin that well, and Adelaide Oval, for those who don't know, it's a purely spinner's wicket like the SCG. But you'd really hope so. It shouldn't be a case that if Zach Crawley, Stokes, or Joe Root don't bat, they don't win, and that's because that's been the story so far, I'm afraid. So really, they really have to turn the tide around with their bowling and batting. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. So you'd hope so, but let's see. I'm not looking confident that they can save the series because Australia have all the momentum with them. But look, I'm happy to be proven wrong. Okay, so that's why I put this question up. The next question I have is this. Could Travis Head be the player of the series? Absolutely. He has a very good chance to be. He's been on fire with the bat. He was the reason they won that first Test. He literally chased that score as though it was a one-day game, not even a Test match. He's a quick hitter, and he's a very confident batsman. And he is opening batsman made, not even a first drop or second drop or even a third drop. And look, as I've been implying in my past recordings, he is the perfect Usman Khawaja replacement, to be honest. Uzi has been great. He's done some great things for Australia, but I think the time has come to pass the baton on to Travis Head, and Travis Head is really filling in that shoe very nicely. So, well done on your career, Uzi. I think you've done a lot of great things, but as they say, good things do come to an end, and it's over to Travis Head to just continue his great work. And boy, he's made a good meal of it, hasn't he? So, yeah, absolutely. He can be player of the series. He's a match winner. He's done it before. Not only against England, guys, even when they played India last year, he was the reason they won the Adelaide Test match for his century. So I remember that little bit of altercation between him and Mohammad Siraj when Siraj got him out, but doesn't matter. Travis Head's innings was the reason Australia came away with the chocolates. So he had the last laugh at the end of the day. The next one. Third question. How vulnerable are England in Adelaide, okay, and SCG given their record of spin playing? Thought what a good question to ask because, as I said before, Adelaide and SCG are spinners wicket. England's recent record of playing spinners has been shocking. Absolutely no good, and they have been put to the cleaners. The spinners get the better of them actually. They're pretty good with pace bowling. Okay, if you see their pace bowling they play them okay. But spinners, they can be deceived very easily. So. Yeah, time will tell whether that vulnerable, behaviour will continue with England in terms of playing spin bowling. So maybe, but let's see. Or maybe they'll try and hopefully make amends. Fourth one, is it time to consider bringing in Nathan Lyon in for the Adelaide Test, given it's a spinner's wicket? Why not? Nathan Lyon? Absolutely. He's taken a few fifers before. Why not? If Australia want to wrap this series up and win, I reckon get him in if he can. Just get him in. We've got nothing to lose. Get Will Jacks. Will Jacks is a bit of a part-time spin. Get Steve Smith. Steve Smith is paid to be a batsman, but he's an all-rounder. He can bowl some part-time spin. Why not? You're taking advantage of a wicket that favours that type of bowling. Why not? So let's see. And the fifth one. Mitchell, Stark and Nessa, all these results wouldn't have been possible without their great bowling. Yes, we talk of some good batting from players like Labuschagne and Travis Head, but if it wasn't for Stark's 6 wickets in the last Test and Michael Nessa bowling the way he did, Australia wouldn't have won. So, look, and I've been saying with Stark, he doesn't look like slowing down. He might be 35 years of age, but I won't be surprised if he plays till 40. He's got the weapon and fire in the belly. That's how good he's going. Bowls beautifully. I mean, Basim Akram, one of the Pakistan greats in cricket, or the greats of cricket, rates him so much. Not because Wasim Akram is a left arm and Stark is, but finds him very talented. And, Wasim Akram, if a world-class player like Wasim Akram has to rate Stark, that says a lot. That really says a lot. Okay, so Stark, yeah, he's going to be responsible in wrapping this series up as well with his fifers or, three-fers, whatever he gets, how many ever wickets he gets. And Michael Nessa, why not? He has every right to come into these remaining test games with confidence. He's bowled beautifully, bowled his heart out in the last test, and it can only get better from here. So absolutely. So these are the key questions I had, not only for the next test, but for the remaining series, remaining games in the series, I should say. So yeah, I'll pretty much leave it there. It should be an intriguing battle. If you really ask me, I think Australia's going to win this series, but it all starts in the Adelaide Test on Wednesday, 17th December. If England don't respond, it's curtains. If they can do something and redeem themselves in the best possible way, well, hello, the series is wide open. And I really hope it goes that way. But if you ask my confidence level now, it's like a 4 out of 10 for that to happen, because Australia have all the momentum with them and they just seem to pull it away. Okay, so I'll leave it there, guys. That will be the end of my video, or the final recording for the year. Please do comment your thoughts, and also in my past recordings, please do comment your thoughts anytime you like, any opinions, disagreements, agreements, whatever you want. And please do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. The more subscribers, the better. And also, please feel free to circulate these to others whom you know might be interested. That'll be really great to get more subscribers on board. Okay? So take care, guys. Have a lovely Christmas and New Year with your loved ones, friends, and who not. And my first video will be back in the New Year, much after the New Year's, when I'm back from my holidays, and I'll be reviewing these Ashes series. Most likely talking about Australia winning it, but let's see. I don't want to sort of, rule out England. They are a comeback. They have the potential to come back, but it all remains to be seen, and it starts this Wednesday. Can't wait any longer. Okay, take care. Look after yourselves. Wish you a wonderful festive season. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Relax, enjoy yourselves, and I'll speak to you in the new year. Take care, and bye for now.